Yo guys, it's STFC Home and Away here with the second episode of the FIFA 18 career mode. The first thing I did was hop in and scouted the two players suggested by Reece Parsons and Ethan Richards from last episode. Leave your suggestions down below on who to sign next, looking ideally for a right mid, as the polls did say we needed a new one to replace Woolery, and Woolery would be a bench player. Now, also from our polls, we have decided to sell Lawrence Figueroa. But before I talk about Figueroa, we had a game. Dillingham took the lead on the 15th minute, scored again in the 47th, and won the game 3-0. Now, that's not ideal for us, but it is the early stages of the International Cup. We also had another game against, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, rejected a loan offer from Forest Green for Will Henry. We got into the second game. This game was a very, very, very close game. We did take the lead, but they equalised a minute after, which was kind of disappointing. We were knocked out of the cup. So Figueroa we have decided to put on the transfer market, and we said that our goalkeeper would be Reece Charles Cook. I got a transfer offer for Johnny Goddard, which I rejected, but that may not be the last business we do for him. Now, I went to approach to buy Cole. Really wanted to get him for quite cheap, so we could still have some transfer budget. But Fleetwood were not budging. I put in an offer for 600. They came back with 900. I then said 700,000. Then they said 970,000. I said 850. They needed some time to go and think about that. Now, Vieira is not a go for us, unfortunately, even though the polls were 50-50. I just didn't feel we could get him. Now, we did actually manage to get Cole and put him on a contract, which is great news for us. £3,000 a week, and bonuses I just left the same. And we have signed him. Will Henry denied more loan offers, and we went and looked at the squad and put Cole in up top. Now, his debut will be in this video, the first game of our Sky Bet League 2 campaign away at Carlisle. Now, I looked at a few potential loan players, but this didn't actually come to everything, as apparently they all did not want to relocate even though they were up for loan, which was a bit weird for me, but you know, what can you do? Now, I did have a loan offer for Jordan Young, which I accepted, but I don't think any of them went through. Jordan loan move rejected twice, and another loan offer for Will Henry. Getting multiple of them at the moment. Got final reports on like Dan Kemp and players like that, just try and fit that right mid role with loans. But I feel like we are going to sign Jody Jones. I haven't started signing him yet, but the polls did ask for Jody Jones, so we're going to try and sign him in the next episode. We did here sell Johnny Goddard, I think. I said 375 for Johnny Goddard. They put 310. I went up for 335, and they went through with it. And I did also get a 5% further sales put on. Will Henry again, loan offers after loan offer, even though he's not for loan. And Johnny Goddard was sold. We had a transfer offer for Luke Norwich, which we rejected, and we went in to play Carlisle. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
When you're a forward and you come into a new club, you know from your own experience, Alan, you want to make a good start. Here's his chance. It's his start today.
Yeah, a goal here would certainly help his cause. It would relax him. You don't want to go 3, 4, 5 games not having found the back of the net.
Guided through. He's through here. Must score. And we've got a goal. That's the first one, and I think there'll be a few more to come. He can't have scored many better than this, with the bend he's imparted onto the ball.
Well, give him credit. You could see exactly what he set out to do there, and executed it perfectly.
1-0 here. And Kennedy. Matthew Taylor. Steered through. Opportunity here. And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match. We'll see.
And he couldn't have took that in the bottom left any more accurately and hit with real power.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. It's 2-0 here. And the referee has blown, and the second half is now in progress.
I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
And the referee has brought a halt to it. That's full time. Great start.
Yo guys, and as you can see, we did win that game 2-1. Thanks to goals from Woolery and Anderson. Now we have got one more game in this video coming against Sheffield United away from home in the Carabao Cup, which is just a quick simulation, as it is not going to be too too easy for us. So I felt like we should just simulate it. Here we go, going into the Sheffield United game. We go into this using the same squad. Felt like we could come away with a draw, hopefully, but that didn't happen in the ninth minute. And then the second goal goes in, and then the third, and just as you think it's all over, the fourth goes in, and we do lose 4-0 away at home to Sheffield United. Not the best results, but also not the worst, as I feel like we could have easily lost that a couple of games. We did get 2 injuries from that, unfortunately, though, but they were only 7 days, but they will miss our clash next episode against Exeter City. That'll be all from this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a comment down below on who we should sign next. Leave any constructive criticism in the comments, and I will speak to you all next time.